Hello everyone, this is Agony333 and this will be my first video review and it will be over a movie, and the movie is this. Sorry if you can't exactly see it. It's Funny Games, and I watched it previous to buying it, and it is a film that I really like. I really like it a lot because of the kind of hidden messages it kind of has. Not really hidden, it tries to, kind of throw them out there, but I guess some people don't really get the point. But it kept me on the edge of my seat, and really unique film. I love the camera work, how unique it is. I love the acting's fantastic, and this is, obviously the American version, the American remake kind of thing. It's pretty much like the same film, but in English, and it does really good. And the kind of overall message is kind of how twisted it is that people have an obsession with violence in films. And that's kind of true. It kind of makes people realize, how twisted it really is, because you go out and you spend, money to go watch a film, a horror film, scary film. For what reason? To see people get killed or see people get tortured, it's for that reason pretty much. But I'll have some spoilers, so just letting you know that now in case you want to go, in case you want to see the movie, so I don't mess it up for you and shit. But the film is good. It's really good. And I don't really know if I'll have a rating system kind of thing. I just, what I like, what I don't like. But I guess I'll go out of the 10, I'd maybe go an 8. I don't, maybe even higher. This is a good film, one that would be almost a favorite of mine. It's a really great film. But pretty much what happens is it's a family, an average family, maybe above average with money, and it's a father, a mother, and a son, and they're going out for a week to their vacation house to kind of just, have fun, relax and stuff. And what happens is two very polite looking, men that seem really nice and innocent at the beginning slowly unravels that they're kind of, psychotic and have very sinister motives. And they start playing, funny games, the quote of the movie. Things that are kind of have dark humor to them that can be kind of funny at moments, but, really are quite horrible, because the movie, unlike others, it represents it in a realistic tone, a realistic way. It doesn't have it where, the main character is always kicking the crap out of the villains, and has a good chance, and then in the end everyone makes it out okay and everyone's fine. It shows it in a really realistic tone, what would really happen if, the villains came in and they, broke someone's leg, the guy's leg, and had the upper hand. There's only, there's a woman, and she can't do anything because they're watching her at all times, so she can't go get a weapon, she's got no form of communication, there's nothing she can do. And then there's a little boy, so what are they supposed to do with these two guys who are strong, have the means, have the weapons around, and, are completely insane? How are they supposed to combat that? And this movie does a really good job of keeping you on the edge of your seat, not knowing what's going to happen, because, for me, it didn't feel like a movie that would just come out with a normal ending like most films have. For me, I really didn't know where the film was going to turn next, because it was so unique in the way it did that. And I really love how they broke the fourth wall, they talked to the audience at points. And, the first time viewing it, I did not know any of the messages, I did not understand any of it. But I still loved the film. And then I showed it to, a friend of mine. That's when I looked up more on the film, because when I get into a film, I like to look up things about the film and what other people's philosophies and views are on them, to kind of, see if I missed something. And, that's when I kind of stumbled upon what the real reason this film was created for. And it has, so not only is it a great acted and great film for being completely unique and doing something that many films do not do, but it has a great message too, a message that a lot of people have to face. So yeah, it's a very recommended, check it out some way. I don't know if everyone would like it, because it seems like, a lot of people that I know, don't like movies that have exactly a tragic way to them. In this film, like I said, there will be spoilers. The whole family, they die at the end. Realistically, they don't get out on top and just, somehow manage to kill them. No, the son gets murdered, and the father gets killed, and then the wife gets killed, and the villains get away, and then the ending. I loved how it ended. They didn't learn anything. They didn't do nothing. They just went on with their killing spree. They pretty much, at the very end, they go up and they approach, another house, and they ask the same question that was like kind of, funny in a way. They ask the same question that started the whole thing in the beginning, and kind of makes you wonder how that whole thing is going to unfold. But probably with them winning again, because it shows in the film kind of like how you can kind of hint at how the previous family, the neighbors, had the same thing happen to them. They didn't get away. So they have the element of surprise. They're like, the hunter after the prey. They have the element of surprise, and the normal people are completely caught off guard. They don't know how to fight. They're just completely caught off guard, and before you know it, all communication, all their weapons, all the tough people are out. There's nothing really they can do. But this film, it did not disturb me. Many people say it's disturbing. Actually, on the cover, it says profoundly disturbing. And it did not disturb me in a way. Like, now thinking back, it kind of did, but I mean, it didn't actually like make me disturbed. But thinking back, it is a disturbing film because it might not have the goriest things, but the fact that it shows it realistically in a completely realistic tone, and you see the emotions these people go through, and you see them suffer how a person really would. It's different from many films because most films just don't show that much emotion in it. And this film spends a lot of time in detail showing those things. That's what makes it a great film. So I would really recommend it, and I probably should go because I don't want to bore everyone with a longer rant on it. But yeah, definitely it's a check out if you can find it without buying it, because I don't know if you'd exactly like it. I pretty much said the ending, so more than likely you've already seen the film. But yeah, it's a really good film. Keep you on the edge of your seat. You will not know, you won't expect some of the things that happen, and you'll be hoping the whole time that they get away, that they survive, and maybe get rid of, the villains. But unfortunately, they don't have that happen, which sucks. But like I said, that's how it usually happens. So, well, I'm gonna go. So I'll see you in another review. I don't know exactly what it will be, but I should post it soon, and I'll hopefully look for another, disturbing or maybe more violent film than this. I got a collection, a few other movies that it should be pretty good, that it should interest people and everything. So I will keep you informed. I'll come up with another video soon. Peace, everyone. Peace out.